This is Hawk again. This is part 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Check that you still subscribe. In South Africa, the South African government is more interested in going after innocent bathers on the beach, swimming in salt water that kills any virus you can think of. If you go to a witch doctor, they give you salt water to clean out your bowels. That's an old trick. It's an old method. When I was a child, you'd see black people going onto the beaches collecting salt water. Salt water cleans any virus. If you wash it in your mouth, it kills everything. Everything. You shoot it up your nose, it cleans everything out. You don't get sick. We have people murdering 60 people a day. But the chief of police is more interested in attacking tourists, arresting tourists in their bathing suits, acting like he's brave. They sent the South African army out there. How ridiculous can you be? Where is the military in the townships, patrolling the streets at night, making sure that murderers are not killing and raping? And they're not there. Their police are 90% drunk, lose dockets, don't take fingerprints, completely incompetent. And Sele himself is a murderer. General Sele murdered minors. So in South Africa, nobody has a right to say anything. Because Ramaphosa is living surrounded by the World Health Organization, another form of this one world order nonsense to sell an inoculation that does not work, that's never been tested. You are the guinea pig. Every medium in the world that denies you freedom of speech is violating your human rights to freedom. If I'm wrong, so be it. But that's my opinion. I have a right as a human to say what I feel. And I feel you're wrong. And my point to you is, you live to die. And when you die, what was your point? Because in the end, what do you leave us? But misery. People who have no rights to say anything. And if you do, you're in danger of being murdered. With strange heart attacks, car accidents, suicide. To the whole of South Africa, black and white, we understand. South Africa, you are not a color. To all the black people in South Africa, don't be fed by the nonsense. Look at Elon Musk. He was born in South Africa. Look what he did. He's now the richest man in the world because he was able to do something. In South Africa, you have white people trying to help you, but they are denied. You're all denied access to be free because those same white people fought the British for your freedom. All they asked for was a piece of land to stay there where they were born, just like you. They are not your enemies. They are your countrymen. They are not colonialists. They are countrymen. The colonialists left them. They took them there, dumped them, and those people that lived and born babies died. And when the British came, they did the same thing. Who do you think killed 26,000 white people, murdered them, fed them glass? The British. Who do you think annexed your country? The British. To take the gold. Cecil John Rhodes. It was the Boers that fought the British for the black people. 8,000 black people died on the St. Helena Island because of the British. Apartheid, it was wrong. But two wrong things do not make a right. Everybody in South Africa should have the freedom to have a job, to apply for any job, be able to have the best education there is, be able to have freedom of speech to tell the president of South Africa that he's a scumbag, that he's a criminal, that he sold these people for money. You should have the right to tell Julius Malema he's a racist and an inciter of murder. And you should have the right to charge him and put him in jail. You should have the right to tell a judge or charge a judge for being corrupt. You should be able to go to a police station and get a decent policeman who cares less about the color of your skin, but the fact he's doing his job to catch a criminal. You should have a military inclusive of everybody. And the old people need to go home and stop taking the money. And only young guys go to the army and they learn how to train and be top soldiers. Your education should be the highest in the world, an example to the rest of Africa. But you're denied because the government allows people to burn your schools, to damage your roads, to steal everything from the train stations, to steal stuff from the government buildings, because the police are corrupt. And when you say something, you're arrested on the beaches for going swimming. Your tourist trade is completely devastated now. The businesses are collapsing one after the other. And the lockdowns, where's your freedom? You are not sheep. You're not Tinkomo. You are people. People with rights to say, I don't want this anymore. The ANC will kill you if you say anything. The EFF will go to your house and burn it down because you don't like what they have to say. But what's the point? What do they gain? Nothing. Yeah, in the United States, immediately after the 6th of January, they blocked our president from telling the people the truth. In South Africa, you are in peril, absolute, utter peril. If Joe Biden gets in, he helped the ANC come to power. He helped Robert Mugabe come to power. He's pro-communist. So is Kamala Harris. And she's a black woman. She's a racist. She's constantly spewing that the black people have been marginalized. That's a lie here. It's an absolute lie in America. Anybody in this country can get anything they want. This excuse of the color of your skin is a lie. The excuse about how many black people are shot by the police is a complete and utter lie. It's propaganda. It's politics. It's emotional politics. It's how they control us. We live among each other. We don't look at one another as colors. We look at one another as friends and neighbors. Every black man, white man, colored man, whatever man, has a freedom here in America to do what the hell he likes. When the police ask you to pull over, you pull over. When he asks you for your driver's license, just give it to him. Don't resist. Don't ask stupid questions. Don't fight. Don't be stupid or reach for something. You're going to get shot. Well, more white people in the United States get shot every year than any other race. And more black people get shot by black people in the United States than any other race. And that goes for South Africa too. The farm murders in South Africa. Absolutely atrocious. Why would you kill your food? What's the logic? So that the ANC can take these farms for themselves, like Robert Mugabe did? Where's your freedom? Where's your human rights? What are you doing? Your food will kill you more. You will be more lamili than you've ever been in your life. Open your country up to freedom. This is the Hawk. You be safe out there. And remember, you're a human with a right. I'm out of here.